branding is two things. The first is the promises you make. A brand represents a promise. The second part of branding is the promises you keep. Everything in business is making more sales of your product or service. The only way you can increase your profits is to increase your sales or reduce your costs of sales.
Welcome to Mastery Podcast, where we're balancing mind, body, spirit, and the pursuit of passion. I'm your host, Dr. Sas, and today we have a great pleasure of talking to Brian Tracy, a legendary in the world of leadership and personal development. And we're going to talk about the upcoming sensation with Medhat Zaki and Pascal Bachmann about their venture in Dubai. So Brian Tracy, it's so great to talk to you today.
Thank you, Dr. Cass. I feel the same way.
Thank you so much for being here. And you know both Pascal Bachmann and Medhat Zaki. They have worked under your mentorship, and you even co-wrote the book with them called Succeeding in Business in Any Market.
Yes.
You know about Strategy Achievers, which is the very well-known company in the U.S.,
Yes.
based in the U.S. about personal branding and PR. And Pascal Bachmann, who's the owner of this, is well-known for his delivery for the, the quality service that he have. And of course, Medhat Zaki, who is the very well successful business owner in Dubai, as well as in a lot of countries in the world. And they both work with you, and you know them very well.
Yes.
Knowing these two individuals for a while, what do you have to say? What take do you have about their building this personal branding company in Dubai?
Well, the most important thing about branding, I think it has two sides. And my favorite definition, and I've done work on this for years, is branding is two things. The first is the promises you make. A brand represents a promise. You look at Mercedes-Benz, and people say, what does Mercedes-Benz mean? Quality engineering. It's what they know. And all their advertising, BMW is the same, Rolex is the same. They're focused on quality, not cheap, but really high quality and expensive. The second part of branding is the promises you keep. Now, promises you make to get people to buy from you the first time are very easy. You say, we're the best, and we're the fastest, and we're the cheapest, and so on. So now a person buys your product based on your promise, and then do you fulfill your promise? Do they get what you said that they would get? And if they do, that's your brand, is you make these promises and you keep these promises. Then people can confidently buy from you again and again. Now, what we know is everything in business is making more sales of your product or service. The only way you can increase your profits is to increase your sales or reduce your costs of sales. The lowest cost of sale is to a happy customer. And so your job is, and Pascal's job is to promise customers that this is what you will do for them if you use your services, and then do it, and keep your promises. And that's really the great secret to success, because your brand is those people keep their promises. They say they will do this, and they do it. Now, customers are lazy. Everyone is lazy. So once a customer has decided to buy from you, and they're happy because you kept your promises, they don't want to talk to your competition. They don't want to talk to anybody. It's too much trouble to go out and meet new people and look at new offers and new prices and so on. Once they have a supplier that they can trust and will take care of them, then they said, that's it. And that area of my business is now assigned to someone else. I don't have to worry about it. Now I can do other things. So that's what the most important thing that Pascal does, and people that work with him, is creating a promise of satisfaction that will increase your sales, your profitability, your customer satisfaction, and then keep your promise. And then the ultimate is what I call customers for life. is once you get a customer, you treat them with such care that they decide they're only going to deal with you in this area. They're going to become your customer for life. And if you want to know what you have to do, just ask them, what do we have to do to get you to buy from us and to buy from us again and to buy only from us in this area? And they will tell you, if you do this, if you do more of this and do less of that, then I would buy from you and buy again. And then do what they said. It's not a very complicated thing. But you know that 80 to 90% of companies don't know why people buy from them. They have some ideas. Maybe it was a price discount or something, but they don't really know for sure. But successful companies know exactly why a customer will buy, why they will buy again, and then the highest form of success is they bring their friends. They bring referrals. They tell other people, come and buy this. Now, we've written books together, and one of the things you find in books is all book sales are based on what is called pass-along. Pass-along means people pass it from one person to another. They read the book and they say, you got to read this book, as you had experience with my books. And with Pascal's books, with anybody's books, you say, you should read this. And nobody buys a book just because they saw it in a window. They buy it because somebody said it's a good book. And that's your job, is to make sure that whatever you give to your customer makes them so happy that they want to tell other people about it.
But thank you so much, Brian, for that advice about branding and about businesses and how people come back to your company when you do a good service, like Pascal Bachmann and Medhat Zaki does.
Yes.
with their company. Brian, you always emphasize the importance of personal branding, right?
Yeah.
Why is it so important right now in this type of market to start your personal branding?
Well, human beings have different ways of thinking. The two main ones are intellectual, mental, and emotional. But all decisions are made from the heart. All decisions are made from the gut. And what's really important is that people make buying decisions because of how they feel. And they only feel about people. People do not develop emotions about a shovel or a car or a plane. It's only the people that represent it. So therefore, if you really focus on making your customer happy, then they feel happy. And then they associate a feeling of happiness with buying your product or service and recommending it to other people. Like if you've ever gone to a good restaurant or tasted a new food, and you tell your friends, you should try this. It's really delicious. People say, whoa, people love to act on recommendations. Well, if you think all the time, will this person recommend me to other people? And if so, why? If not, why not? That's the key to success, is to take such good care of your customers that they buy from you, they buy again, and they tell other people to buy from you as well. Everything, including books, are sold on that basis. And I could tell you story after story after story. But all you have to remember is it's how the customer feels about me after they have done business with me that determines the future of my relationship with this customer. Same as in romance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much again, Brian. And for all the entrepreneurs and the business owner out there, take the advice from Brian, do your business from your heart, and take care of your personal branding and take care of your customer. Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you, y'all. And strive for success, strive for mastery along your entrepreneurship journey.